Good morning. My name is Jennifer Hefner, and I am this year's senior class president. On behalf of the class of 2012, thank you to all of our friends and families for joining us in celebrating this milestone in our lives. We would also like to thank our school board members and Bentonville High School faculty for their dedication to Bentonville Public Schools. Our high school lives would not have been the same without their love and support. Now, please help me welcome our superintendent, Mr. Michael Poor.
Graduates, please be seated, and audience members, thank you. I'd like to begin by congratulating each of you. I know you'll hear that a lot today and really over the next several weeks, and you deserve every single bit of it. This is a graduating class that graduated and is bringing in over $6.8 million worth of scholarships. That's phenomenal. This is a graduating class that's won 10 state championships and is still searching for one more later today. This is a graduating class that's performed at the highest level in terms of performing arts over and over and over in our music and instrumental and also fine arts and speech groups. Outstanding. And with my short time today, in terms of a short speech, it's not just about you. It is today for sure, but it's also about all the other people that are making this possible, from our Board of Education to the staff of Bentonville High School to the staff of Bentonville School District, to all of you as a community, a family, and supporters. And I got to thinking that maybe one of the best ways to finish my part of this, in terms of this recognition, is to share a poem from Robert Fulton that's titled, "All I Ever Needed to Know, I Learned in Kindergarten." Most of what I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not to be found at the top of the graduate school mountain, but right there in the sand pile at school. These are the things I learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and good milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some, think some, draw some, paint and sing some, dance and play, and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Be aware of one thing. Remember the little scene in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down and the plants go up, and nobody really knows how or why. We're all like that. Goldfish and hamsters and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup. They all die, and so do we. And then remember the book about Dick and Jane, and the first word you learned, the word, biggest word of all, look. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. The golden rule, love and basic sanitation. The rules of ecology and politics and equality and sane living. If you take any one of these lessons that you learned in kindergarten and apply them to your family life, your work life, your role in government or in our world, they will hold together true, clear, and firm. Think what a better world it would be if we all, the whole world, had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon and then lay down with our blankets for a nap. Or if all governments had a basic policy to always put things back where they found them and clean up their own mess. And it still seems, no matter how old you are, when you go out in the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together. Bentonville School District, Bentonville graduates, I am so proud of each and every one of you. It's an amazing thing for me to be your superintendent my first year and to graduate this particular class. Congratulations, and I'd now like to introduce your high school principal, Ms. Kim Garrick.
Thank you, Mr. Poor. Students, parents, distinguished guests, welcome. Before I begin, I would like to point out the rose in the gown to my left on stage. This was done to honor the senior that we lost this year, Sara Symons. While she is not here with us in person, she will always be with us in our hearts. This year, our class of 2012 graduates accepted over $6.8 million in school, military, and national scholarships. We would like to especially thank our community for their scholarships, totaling $390,000, which was an increase above $170,000 last year. Students, we are very proud of the hard work that you have displayed in academics, arts, and athletics. Teachers and coaches, we thank you for your diligence in the classroom, on the field, on the stage, that defined the excellence that you saw in our students. To Ms. Hoffman, our BHS post-secondary advisor, we thank you for educating our parents and students about the many scholarship opportunities and working with them to help them achieve their goals and dreams. At this time, I would like to recognize our scholarship recipients by 3 large groups. Students, if you have earned any amount up to $25,000, please stand. Thank you. Students, if you have earned over $25,000 to $50,000, please stand. And if you have earned over $50,000 up to $100,000, please stand. I will call our top students by name, individual amounts, and college. Number 11, Melissa Bakke, $100,150 to John Brown University. J.P. Rossiter, $100,200 to the University of San Diego. Connor Brady, $104,400 to the University of Tulsa. Madeline Goss, $106,200 to the University of Tulsa. Number 7, Mint Muni, $108,000 to the University of Tulsa. Number 6, Varun Shaw, $114,200 to the University of Charleston. Number 5, Leslie Dagan, $115,000 to Rhodes College. Number 4, Holland Marshall, $120,300 to the University of Evansville. Number 3, Joshua McClellan, $121,400 to Boston University. Number 2, Joel Wood, $134,500 to Pepperdine University. And our top scholarship recipient, Rebecca Brown, $148,000 to Drake University. Please join me in congratulating all of our scholarship recipients. At this time, please welcome Senior Tyler Gay.
Thank you, Ms. Garrick. As many of my classmates will remember, last time I gave a speech on a podium like this was at homecoming, when I became Ricky Bobby and lost all control of my hands until they were completely outstretched into this position, and it was pretty embarrassing. So my first real goal for today is to keep my hands in a solid position on the podium like this. I would like to start by giving a quick congratulatory shout out to all of my classmates. Graduating high school is a big accomplishment and it deserves to be acknowledged as such. Now, it would be so cliche for me to get up here and preach something along the lines of, this isn't an ending, it's just the beginning to the rest of our lives. But that's a load of baloney. Graduating high school marks the end of so much. It's the end of holding your noses as you walk through the South building. The end of suffering through overcrowded pep rallies where somebody forgot to turn on the AC. And finally, the end of wading through a crowd of freshmen that never learned how to walk through the halls. Graduation, however, is not all about an end. People call it a beginning because that is a timeless saying with so much truth behind it. We are 18 years old and have entire lives to live with countless dreams to chase. So in many ways, this truly is a beginning. A beginning of late nights with no parents nagging you about a curfew. A beginning to making our own decisions, be them good or bad. And most importantly, a beginning to having the freedom to wear a tank top wherever we want, whenever we want, regardless of what teachers think. Miss Sisson. As we continue on with our lives, be it through a college or technical school or anything else, I hope we can keep the lighthearted and fun-loving nature that made our class so great. Through all the heartache and hardship experienced this year, we managed to carry on with smiles on our faces. I urge all of you to keep this happy-go-lucky spirit as our lives go on. Life is too short to worry about the stuff we can't control, and college will be much too short to spend the whole time in stress. To put it simply, keep having fun. Another goal for this speech was to make it the whole time without making mention of us becoming doctors or lawyers. But that would simply be an injustice. In a class of 700 of the brightest people I know, doctors and lawyers are simply inevitable. I can't wait for our 10-year reunion when I can come back to Bentonville and see what all we've become. It is at that time when I will flash a big smile, flip my hair, and say to all of you, I told you mullets would come back in style. I didn't win best hair for nothing. Thank you all.
I am very pleased to introduce the class of 2012 salutatorian for Bentonville High School, Tyler O'Shaughnessy. Tyler was born in Northampton, Massachusetts, and entered Bentonville in first grade at Apple Glen Elementary. He left briefly after third grade, but returned in seventh grade to Washington Junior High. While attending Bentonville High School, he has taken 12 advanced placement classes and earned a cumulative grade point average of 4.4615. Teachers describe him as one of the strongest students they have ever taught, a most eloquent writer, most optimistic, most appreciative, most hardworking, very intelligent and respectful. They said he is also humble and never complains or says anything negative. Additionally, they have enjoyed his wry sense of humor and his pride in his vintage Star Wars shirts. Tyler will be attending the University of Arkansas and plans to study international relations. Tyler is the son of Christopher and Kira O'Shaughnessy. Would both of you please stand so that we can congratulate you? Please join me in congratulating Tyler O'Shaughnessy, the Bentonville High School 2012 salutatorian. I am very pleased to introduce the class of 2012's valedictorian for Bentonville High School, Jagdeep Kaur. Was born in India and moved to New Jersey when she was 4 years old. She attended elementary and middle school in New Jersey and entered Bentonville Public Schools as a 7th grader at Washington Junior High. At Bentonville High School, she was a student in the International Baccalaureate program, taking 9 IB classes and 6 advanced placement classes. She is graduating with a 4.4909 grade point average. Her teachers describe her as an outstanding student, intelligent, prepared, optimistic, focused, respectful, excellent work ethic, and always pleasant. However, she is also a very well-rounded young lady. She has logged 150 hours of community service volunteering at the local hospital and the Bentonville Public Library. She's active in National Honor Society, the Interact Club, and the Academic Competition and Education Club, ACE. She loves football and especially enjoyed cheering on the New York Giants as they won the Super Bowl this last year. Jagdeep will be attending the University of Arkansas this fall, majoring in pre-med to become a doctor. Her proud parents are Jarjeet Kaur and Jaswant Kaur. Would you please stand so that we can congratulate you? While Jagdeep's IB research project is very inspiring, the study of the implications of pandemic disease on humanity's future, I think what has impressed me the most about Jagdeep is the smile that I have seen on her face for all the years that I have known her. There is never a time when I do not remember seeing her in the halls with her beautiful smile that mirrors the beautiful person that she is inside. What a most wonderful doctor she's going to become. Please join me in congratulating Jagdeep Kaur, the Bentonville High School 2012 valedictorian.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome, parents, friends, faculty, and other honorable guests to graduation. One of my favorite quotes is, "I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I'm saying. Let this serve as a forewarning." When I realized that I'd write this monstrosity, I began praying for the people that would have to listen to it. People who have heard my presentations in class know that they're anything but short and simple. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. I only go 10 to 15 minutes over the time limit. And once you consider that you'll be sitting here for about 2 more hours, 10 or 15 minutes seem like nothing. But I'll try to stay within my time limit and give a good speech. During the process of writing the speech, I realized that motivation can come in any form. I was staring at my Word document for endless hours and it never seemed to pass the 100-word mark. I decided to seek help from my favorite thing in the world, Google. Google has helped students around the world to succeed and achieve their dreams. I know that without Google, I would not be standing here today. So, a moment of gratitude to Google. We use it every day, but we don't take the time to thank it. Thank you, Google, for always being there. Unfortunately, Google could not help me write the speech, so I had to write the speech the old-fashioned way. I had to wait for my motivation to set in. And thankfully, it set in. It set in after several hours of watching TV shows. I know you're thinking, really? TV shows? I don't understand it myself, but most of my motivation comes from watching TV shows. After I watch TV, ideas just start popping in my head. And everyone has a different source of motivation, whether it be from church, friends, family, or sports. So we all have motivation around us and we use it every day to inspire us. Motivation is what helped us to get here to graduation. Motivation drove us to graduate, to go to college, to get a job, or to serve our country. Our goals may have been different from each other, but we all had a driving force that prompted us to reach our goals. Even though goals are accomplished through one's dedication and hard work, we could not have gotten here without the support of special individuals, our teachers. The teachers at the school have guided us to greatness, and without them we wouldn't be here. Without my English teachers, I wouldn't be able to write the speech. Without my math teachers, I wouldn't be able to add or multiply. Without my history teachers, I wouldn't know anything basically about history, like when the Declaration of Independence was written, which is July 4th, 1776. Thank you, teachers, for guiding us, and we appreciate you doing your best so we can succeed. Although teachers have taught us, the ones that have taught us to walk and continue through life are our parents. Our parents have been there for us every step in our life, and will continue to do so. Thank you, parents, for your amazing work, and we couldn't hope for better parents. High school isn't complete without friends. Our friends have supported us through thick and thin, and they will always be there for us, and they'll put up with us until time ends, I guess. And then, thank you guys for making my senior year a one to remember. Class of 2012, we've had quite a journey. We graduated in the year that wasn't supposed to happen. We conquered high school, we will conquer the Mayan calendar in December, and who knows what else we can conquer, because some of us are the future CEOs of the future. Good luck to everyone, and remember, stay classy, class of 2012.
Will the class of 2012 please rise? Members of the Fayetteville Public Schools Board of Education. The students standing in front of me have successfully completed the graduation requirements as set forth by the state of Arkansas and the Fayetteville Public Schools. By the authority vested in me as principal, I proudly proclaim the 2012 class graduates of Fayetteville High School. Now will the class be seated as rows 1 and 2 present themselves to receive their diplomas.
Emily Ann Aguilar. Julio Aguilar. Valeria Aguirre. Erica Lynn Marie Alderetti. Morgan Page Alexander. Kimberly S. Riccio. Shelby Nicole Roberts. Taylor Roberts. Alexandria Marie Robinson. Michael Duvon Rodriguez. Nancy Michelle Rodriguez. Olivia Claire Rail. Joseph Andrew Rogers. Shelby Rebecca Rye. Craig Thomas Salvatore. Savoy Anthony Michael Santiago. Adeline Santillon. Lauren Elizabeth Sisson. Cameron Savard. Jessica Nicole Skaggs. Brooke Lee Schweetall. Morgan Leanne Schwing. Cody Michael Scott. Tyler Simpson. Emily Caitlin Sims. Haley Amber Lynn Cisco. George E. Sisson III. Colin Ward Sitton. Janae Seitz. Brittany Joanne Sleeth. David W. Slutsky. Lauren Nicole Smart. Davy L. Smith. Desbrin Arnaz Smith. Forrest Christian Smith. Mason Wayne Snow. Hannah Jean Sobiak. Gabby Sosa. Chelsea Taylor Sparks. Ash Spitzer. Garrick Don Spoon. Ryan David Spooner. Jordan Michaela Spradlin. Anna Jasmine Sprudy. Brittany Dawn Spikowski. William Tell Stout. Kristen Shemay Stutzman. Megan Maria Sullivan. Devin Summerlin. Cameron Edward Sunken. Apurva Sadavara. Julie Ann Swain. Ian Drew Swanson. Matthew Tabler. Morgan Lee Tandy. J.D. Tanner. Zelman. Ruben Vega. Tyler Scott Zingerly. Claire Lauren Zettel. Zarek Charles Allen Zumwalt.
Seniors, congratulations. Move your tassels from the right to the left. Let the processional begin.
This is the paparazzi. Put your hand up. No.
Nope. I know, I didn't throw it that far.
When I throw my hat, I'm gonna try to get stuck in the rafters.
No, you were like this. You would.
You would.
You did a wussy throw.
And it went through your nose back.
I don't get the. Move your tassels from the right to the left.